And good evening, Sword Family. I am in a very good mood because our shower was finally fixed today, and our internet has apparently held out. I don't know how long that's going to last because it is incredibly windy outside. My window over here that I usually have open during the streams is closed, so I don't have my box fan that's also sitting on the windowsill blow into my face while I'm sitting here. But yes, we have a shower again. It is awesome. I am very, very happy with that. And we have a new-ish start time for now, because I do not want to encroach on Grant draws, even though I will be for about half an hour. But we'll see. We'll see how this works. This might be the new permanent start time. We will see. So let's run through the comments really quickly, and then we will get going. And first through the door at 4:19 is Dan. Good evening. Carl is joining us. Hello, everyone. Hello, Carl. And Aunt Donna greeting Dan and Whitman Dude. And Dan greeting Carl. And Dan greeting Donna. And Foxy greeting everyone. Please like, share, and subscribe. Please do. I will fly. And Carl greeting Foxy. Now that's out of the way. Go away, fly. And Carl greeting Donna and Dan. And more greetings for Foxy. Chat is back where it should be. Oh, nice. Yay. Whether it will stay there, yeah. Busy getting ready in there. I was. I'm not anymore. I have my kick up, but I also modded Joe the last time. So if I don't get to blocking bots over on Kick, he can do it for me. And Midnight is also a mod over on Twitch, so he can also ban. And there's Kitty joining us. Hey there. Hello, Kitten. And greetings for Kitty, and greetings for Kitty. Just in time, yeah. Phone rarely rings, just went off from Washington, D.C. Yeah, no. No. Nothing good comes from D.C., especially not now. Yay for a good shower. Oh, my God. 12 days, and they literally... We didn't even need a plumber. All they had to do was change the cartridge behind the shower dial thing. 12 days. And speaking of Midnight, there he is over on Twitch. Hello, Sword People. Yeah, it was the cartridge thingy behind the spigot. And greetings from me. Must be some kind of regular, something like that, yeah. Opened the link this morning, but waited until half an hour ago to comment. That's fine. And Trey is joining us. Hey, all. Hello, Trey. Greetings for Trey. More greetings for Trey. Possible kickbot. We'll leave it for now. We'll see. And greetings for Trey. And greetings for Midnight. Okay. So it has been a couple of weeks since we got to rejoin the land of 9 Dragons. I closed off last time with a stand in Hefei once again. And that is where we will begin today. We are in the center of Hefei. So let's get started. We have quests. Oh God, it's the blood flowers. I knew that one was coming. And that's just master and disciple and the pill, so we don't need to do that. Nope, I'm not going to bother wasting time meditating. I really should have logged in before this and meditated because it takes a little while. We are going to go to Bloody Plain. Bloody Plain, once upon a time, was the only area of this map that you could do PvP. You could do player versus player. And most of the stuff on that map, including the other players and the mobs, will squash you. So going there to collect these flowers was always my least favorite thing to do. So, yes, I know the heatwave event. Let's go get this done because it's really not. Ugh. If I meditate first, I'm going to be sitting here for 20 minutes meditating. I do. I think I have a couple ambrosias. And because I know who and what this guy is, he gets weasel voice. Yes, he's gonna get weasel voice. You are a warrior, right? Must be expensive to travel through the land as you do, huh? Are you looking for some work? I would have you bring me something from Bloody Plain. Not scared of Bloody Plain, are you? Yes, but any smart person would be. Bloody Plain is an expanse of red sand. Many wars have been decided on that battlefield, and many of the greatest warriors ever to walk the land have met their end there. Some say the reason the sand is red is that the blood of the warriors who died there seeped into the plain itself. At the very center of Bloody Plain, you will find red flowers in bloom. It is said they derive their color from the blood in the sand that plumps their petals. Once the flower is touched, it easily withers, so gathering them is quite delicate work. My favorite concubine keeps begging me to make her a gift of them. An aphrodisiac, she says. Bring me just 5 blooms of those blood flowers and I'll pay you handsomely. Careful, though. It is a dangerous place. How about... No. Did that wealthy young Wuchi ask you to gather blood flowers? If you plan to accept his offer, please hear my story first. That foolish rich man, young Wuchi, once asked my permission to take my daughter as his second concubine. I refused, of course, but his first concubine seems to have become jealous of my daughter anyway. Alas, my dear daughter has fallen ill and is bedridden now. The healer has said 5 blooms of blood flower will cure her. But that wench of a concubine has gotten wind of this and plots to have the precious handful of flowers as her own prize to squander.
Of course, I would not survive 5 steps into Bloody Plain, but you... Listen, I know money is important, but this is a matter of morality. If you are to choose between the momentary pleasure of a concubine and my daughter's life, which is more important? If you do gather 5 blooms of bloodflower, please bring them to me and make my daughter's medicine. I have so little to offer, but I humbly beg this favor of you. Let's see. That will give me 1,000 life. How about the Korean ginseng? That's... There we go. Do I have anything that will heal my vital? Because I will need to be able to run. Wonder if Bloody Plain is going to look different with the heat wave event, or is it just going to be Bloody Plain? Duh, went the wrong way. One of my least favorite things that they have changed with the new hosting company is everything is player versus player now. Every map, you can just randomly have a player walk up to you and demand to fight you. Oh, I remember this guy. Yeah. You are a warrior, yes? If you have the time, would you do me a favor? My dear mother has been ill for a long time. I've tried every kind of medicine, but I don't think they work because she suffers such a great sadness in her heart. I would like to do something special for her to lift her spirit and encourage her recovery. Unfortunately, no one here sells the one thing I know will make her heart sore. No one besides me can look after my ill mother, so I cannot make any long trips. Do you think you could make this trip for me? All right, what should I do? This may seem petty, but I need you to bring some dumplings. She told me she would never forget the taste of the dumplings from Zhengzhou Tavern. My father used to bring them home to her when he traveled as a young man. The taste of those dumplings have become a sweet memory of my father, so no other dumplings will substitute. I therefore ask you a favor. Please retrieve this special gift for me. 20 dumplings would be enough. 20 dumplings would be enough for anybody. I don't see the entrance to Bloody Plain. It should be over here. Ah. Should be over here. Ah, yes. Exit to Bloody Plain. Areas PvP enabled. Yes, yes, yes. Yes, that quest is absolutely god-awful. I could gather 10 of them, but the quest will only give you one option of choosing one or the other, so... There's our kickbot. Tired of streaming to 0? No.
I'm not. And you get the ban. Now, usually, I would meditate and then just run straight for them because I know where they are, but I do not think that I have the time. And Bloody Plain does not really look any different. Did they move the flowers on me? Nope, they're over there. I see them. One, two, three, four, and five. Ah! See, that's what I was afraid of. I ran out of vital just from standing there. Once upon a time, doing that quest, you could literally grab one flower at a time. You grab one flower and then come back and remeditate because your health got almost destroyed just from the mobs there. Do I have anything? That heals external wounds. Bloody orb. Ice ball. Kung Fu experience. Heals 100% of vital. Nice. There we go. I will go do the Mindful Sun here in a minute. Because that will require me going all the way to Wuan Village in Zhengzhou. Once upon a time, you actually could get to Wuan Village from here. But now that entrance no longer comes here. I'll show you when we get there in a second.
Those must be the blood flowers. You did it. Please, would you give them to me so I can cure my daughter's illness? Or are you going to take them to that foolish Yang Wuqi because you are blinded by money? Would you let my daughter die to fulfill a concubine's whim? Oh, forgive my temper. It stems from fear. What will you do? Please tell me.
Please accept these to heal your daughter's illness.
Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. I will never forget this. The spirit of compassion still runs deep in the hearts of wandering warriors. I should reward you, but I only have this. Take it. Please regard it as a token of my sincere appreciation.
And that is an herb that will be able to resist the poison inside of the cave in Bloody Plain. there's a dungeon in there that I think eventually I will have to step foot in, because quests will eventually pop up that require you to go into the dungeons when you alone are far too squishy to actually be able to complete them. So you have to go and party with other characters to get what you need. So now we will return to Wudan. See, those entrances in Hefei used to be different. And then from here, we will go to Wuhan Village, and we will get dumplings. I could use one of my Courier's Guild transports. Especially since you get them from your events up here every single time you play. But speaking of which, Courier's Guild transport. We get Courier's Guild, we get Fruit of Fortune, mushrooms, experience bonus cards. Oh, hey, we can have enough for Spirit of Challenge. Oh, please, you guys can't even touch me. Hopefully this event will end at the end of the month, and we'll get something better, because I do not like the Phoenix turkeys. And I don't like how the land looks all parched and dried out and ugly. And there we go. There's the Phoenix turkeys. I don't mind the buff. The buff is nice. Oh, wait. We have a quest back in Lushan Village. Gamer fuel. Oh, that? While I was touring the shrines, I saw someone steal an item from a Hefei merchant. The suspicious passerby may look like civilians, but they're surely hiding something. Somehow out of place they seem. Maybe one of them is actually a heavenly demon spy. Maybe you can find something if you search them carefully. You're from Wudan. You can say it's imperial business. We gotta go deal with more of them. These guys are gonna be light blue here. Dark blue. Smash! And we got something. Damn bridges. Once I get to the underside of the map, I'll show you the spot I was talking about. There is another entrance to the village. Kind of a little bit past Wuan village. That used to be, you could go from there to Hefei. So that you could shortcut through all this running all the way across the map. But then when we got this new hosting company, all of the entrances had changed. So now I don't honestly know where that entrance goes anymore. Hey, buddy. Hi. You want to come say hi? Over here. You know, you got to get your head up, dude, so people can see you. Come on, up. Come on, up. What? See, that's the other reason why I don't like this event, because you're going to get hung up on trees and plants and things that used to be there but aren't anymore. $20 dumplings. My goodness. So if you look right over here, that entrance used to go to Bloody Plain or Hefei. So doing this quest, I would go through this entrance, come here to Wuhan Village, and then go back to this entrance. It's a lot faster than having to go from here all the way back to Clan entrance, then from Clan entrance to Hefei. But now we can't do that. $20 dumplings for 330 gold. Hi, bud. Yeah, get your head up there so people can see your nose. Hi. Yeah. He is a good co-star. Raid parties can be fun, but you have to have the right. You have to have the right party. And yes, we used to take our higher level characters through smaller dungeons just for fun, and then we'd hand out things that we didn't need. Going to low-level areas and giving buffs, yes. Get tired of dying, so I'll go into a low level and build up my character's ego by killing stuff with one shot. Yeah. Always great when you get stopped right next to a bear. The bears didn't do anything, which I was kind of surprised. Yeah, like Foxy said, they used to mob like crazy. But not so much anymore. And I honestly don't know why. Dude, I cannot play right now. I'm sorry. I cannot. Now, I'm curious. Because if that entrance does go to Bloody Plain, I can still go from here to Bloody Plain to Hefei. And that will actually be a bit of a shortcut. Yes, it will. Shortcut. Shortcut, shortcut, shortcut. Ah. Not a bot. Well. Oh, you grr. Why did you die on me? Okay. Yes, it crashed on me. Okay. So that was a little bit of a shortcut.
You really carried out my wish, and quicker than I expected. Oh, thank you. Now perhaps my mother's bitter feelings can be dispelled. I truly believe the dumplings will renew her spirit and help her recover from her illness. One no longer expects to see such kindness from strangers in the land. In fact, my dead father was a warrior like you. He died 10 years ago in the War of 9 Dragons. Maybe you have your own dreams of bravery and have learned some great kung fu to help others. I sincerely hope you shall not meet the same fate as my father. Thanks again, and farewell.
Yeah, it's not over yet.
Wait a minute. Aren't you the one that helped my mother and I before? If you are available, can you help me once again? I need to go to Wuan village in Zhengzhou, but I can't leave my ill mother alone. What would I do if something happened to her while I was out?
I can go on your behalf.
Then I can count on you. Please, I need someone to query Pu Chun, the old scholar in Wuan village in Zhengzhou, for me. My ill mother often says it is too hot, but the doctor says she has no fever and her pulse is normal. One elder in my town told me if I was so worried, I should go ask Pu Chun, the old scholar in Wuan village in Zhengzhou, because he knows the treatment for many strange ailments. But I can't leave my mother alone, so please go to Wuan village in Zhengzhou and ask him about the treatment.
So we go back to Wuhan again. But this time, we are going to cheat because it would appear that that little shortcut only works one way.
I'm reluctant to make a diagnosis after only hearing about the symptoms. But if she's been sick for a long time and received many medications, the heat from the treatments may have accumulated in her body as a side effect. There's no certain treatment for that. Perhaps she would benefit instead from treatment with green orchid. The plant has truly miraculous medicinal properties. If you place it beside the window, a cool, healing wind will blow through the whole room. Green orchid is a much milder treatment for the elderly in place of strong medicine. Please tell them about the green orchid and convey my prayers for her recovery.
Hey, Dave. Welcome to the stream again. I don't like that gap in the bridge. Makes me kind of nervous. Now I go to Bloody Plain. And then from Bloody Plain, we go to Hefei. Now, the next part of the quest. Oh, added soil to guard. Good job, Dave. Because there is the next part of the quest. Will actually be here in Hefei, so there will be no more running around, at least not for this portion, for this quest.
You came back. What have you learned from the old scholar? A magical plant? If I put it beside the window, a cool healing wind will blow through it? What's the name of that plant?
Now, see, this is why you need to pay attention to what the people say. Because you have to type what the plant was. So if you didn't pay attention, or if you did that quest and then ran around all over the place, you won't remember what it was.
Green orchid. Green orchid? I should get a bulb of it right away. Thank you. I want to reward you for your help. Which one do you choose?
Manual of Wudon, 5,000 gold. We take the manual. You can learn Kung Fu techniques by simply reading a tome. You can learn simple attack skills by reading a tome. However, if you don't meet the skills qualifications, you may find that you cannot read it. You can read a tome with a simple right click.
Well then, that Kung Fu manual belonged to my dead father. As I mentioned to you, my father was a warrior but died fighting in the War of 9 Dragons. The warrior's path risks not only your life, but the health and prosperity of your family and friends. But that you already know some of that, don't you? Yet you choose the Kung Fu manual. Well, it is your own volition then that you choose the warrior's path. All right, take it, and I wish you good fortune and long life.
$84 degrees, wow. We are... Yeah. 64 degrees.
It would be impossible for me to go there myself. You've been so gracious with your help. May I humble myself to ask one more favor? I'm talking about the healing green orchid you told me about last time. I think I should find a bulb to aid in my mother's recovery.
Yes.
Thank you. Just hearing you say that makes me very hopeful. The green orchid grows here in Hefei, so I hope you can fetch me a specimen of the plant. It will probably be found on the damp and shadowy north end near the damp and shadowy earth near the tomb of Lord Bao. Take this flower pot. If you find a green orchid, use it to bring it back.
So now we go and get the orchid. I know where it is. Well, Dave, I try and not just read the things people are saying. If I'm going to have to sit here and read every single chat box that pops up, how's my sword doing? 100% durability. Oh, right, the Road to the Dragon. Right. And there is the green orchid.
Surely it must be a magical plant. It has a potent aura of health, a truly soothing calmness.
Normally, when I'm playing this on my own, I don't tend to read a lot of the chat boxes because I've played this for probably more than a decade now, so I kind of know every single thing every single person says. But I'm going to be playing and streaming it to other people. I should probably read the things that people say, and just reading them is just kind of boring, so every character gets... I mean, it's not a completely unique voice. I only have so many voices I can do.
You found one! Oh, thank you. How can I reward your favor? All right, since you are a warrior of the land, this might be helpful to you. My father had this with him up until the moment of his death. I don't know what it does, but my father called it the plate of black tortoise or black turtle or black something. Anyway, it's of no use to me, so I'm pleased to give it to a warrior like you. I see you already have a similar plate. Maybe you can keep them together. Thank you so very much.
Woo! 3 pieces of the plate. Bloody orb. Fruit of fortune. All right, let's go finish the road to the Dragon Quest since we're already here, going the wrong way. Like a live art act. Oh, well, you know. If people are going to be watching me play games, and the NPCs do not have their own voice actors, well, then I kind of have to supply that for them, don't I? And apparently now when Trey plays, she hears my voice coming out of the NPCs anyway. So 500 points for a single Munsey? What are you getting Munsey's that strong for, Dave?
Why are there so many flies? It's not my business who Dongfeng or Dongfeng is. Just go back.
Can't go back if I can't solve the problem.
Are you sure? Okay, then let's make a bet. If you can't solve this problem, you have to do me a favor, okay?
All right.
Excellent. Look carefully now. There is a set of numbers from 1 through 9. All you have to do is align them in a triangle and add them up and make 20. Okay, so enter the numbers that would go in the blank in order.
Well,
give it a try.
Then you give a whole string of numbers and it's wrong. It doesn't matter.
Wrong. You forgot what I told you, right? If you're ready to do me a favor, talk to me. Okay, then, you can do me a favor. There is someone who always bothers me. He is the son of one of my past enemies, and he is a terrible villain just like his father. His name is Young Honri. I heard he works as a professional killer. The moment anytime I leave this tomb, he comes here and makes trouble. The last time I tried to leave, he stole my keys. He lives near Zhengzhou's Wuan village. You should be able to find him there.
Little meditation. Because my vital is not great at the moment. 100 Mondays a day. Damn. I do 3 that are within walking distance of my apartment. No, I'm not kicking the poor old lady in the head. I'm just holding my foot in front of her face. I'm asking her if she can read the the maker's mark on the bottom of my shoe.
Here, tell me the name of the company that makes my shoes so I can go buy some more. All this running around is wearing my shoes out. Been almost an hour already. Jeez. Did I get a new epi for... I think I did. No, I didn't. Never mind. For some reason, I thought I got a new epithet for doing the Bloodflower quest, but I guess not. Yeah, see, she's checking the bottom of my shoe. Eventually, if I can ever afford it, when I can get advanced meditation, it will go a lot faster than this. But the problem is being able to find advanced meditation and be able to afford advanced meditation. See, now from that angle, my foot is clear off to the side. Or you look at it from this way, I can't get it back now. Oh, no. There. 10 years. Dave, I have been gaming since I was... we'll say single digits playing Duck Hunt and Mario Brothers on my grandmother's Nintendo. After my hip surgery, I spent the first couple of days out of the hospital with my parents because my mother worries far too much. Have an Xbox? Nice. I have a 360, a PS3, my computer. So the home health nurse came to my parents' house the first couple of times. And it was either the day before or the day of that I was coming back here to come home. My mother was very, very objective, saying that I shouldn't, because I have stairs, and she just wanted to basically have me stay there and baby me until the end of time. And the home health nurse stops, looks at me, considers for a moment, and goes, "You're a gamer, aren't you?" And I went, "Yup." And she looked at both of my parents with a completely straight face and went, "He'll be fine." And yeah, I will admit, going up the stairs was not fun. With a hip that was only 3 days new, going up the stairs was not fun. But I did it anyway. And then I don't think I left the house for at least a couple of weeks. Foxy did all of our shopping. I basically went from
my bed to this chair, and from this chair to the kitchen, and this chair back to bed. Other than when my physical therapist came. Grandmother wouldn't even know what a Nintendo was. I didn't have my first gaming system at my house until I was probably a teenager. I got a Sega Genesis. Well, that's not entirely true. I did get a Game Boy, the original Game Boy, not the Game Boy Color. That was probably my first gaming system. And yes, Foxy is awesome. There, I killed your assassin. Now, you do more than try, babe. You took really, really good care of me for the 2 or 3 weeks before I could really do much besides take a shower. And even that, you were helping me get in the shower chair, which we still have. We still have the shower chair because insurance paid for it. Pong. We played Pong too. She actually had an Atari too, but we played the Nintendo more. And yes, Foxy does sell gems if you have coin. This is true. In fact, before we complete this little quest,
Hi, I'm Auntie Foxy, and I'm a crafting addict. I make custom jewelry from recycled materials, and Foxy has wares if you have coin. You can find me at ndcd.org/about-auntie-foxy. I hope to see you there.
just do that for fun. Yeah, I had a 64. I had a 64. I had a Genesis. I had a Sega Dreamcast, actually. Pinball machine and a pool. Hey, a pool table is nice to have, though.
Oh, thank you. I hope you gave that Jiang Honri a good thrashing. I hope he doesn't return to torment me. Anyway, you have done what I asked, so I will help you. Here, take this.
What did you give me? I don't know what you gave me. I don't know. I really hate these stairs. Now we go talk to Dong Feng again.
Ah, you have my thanks. Yes, my intuition was correct indeed. Hey, I have to go. There is an important matter I must attend to. No, don't ask about it. I must go. But I would like to do something good before I die. What? Do you think me strange for saying that?
Yes. Is it Xingyun? Return to Wudon? The moment you read this. Well, okay then. Yes, you do generally dislike stairs. And yes, Carl, it probably is your fault. I tried. I really did. I tried playing World of Warcraft. I don't know. I couldn't get into it. I don't know why. Ah. Almost every day. That used to be us and 9Dragons, honestly. Not only do we play every day, we played for hours every day. Oh, GoldenEye, absolutely. GoldenEye was fun. Do I have any new... No, I don't. Never mind. I think I remember the last time I looked, I don't have any new Kung Fu to learn until Rising Light 1. So I need about 4 more levels to go. At any one given time, when all of us were playing, there would be 3 computers all playing 9Dragons. Me and Foxy here in the living room, and my brother-in-law in the spare bedroom, all playing at the same time. Yeah. People from Heavenly Demon just came by. I can't stand this. Bring that fool Dongfeng now. I need to talk to him immediately. Now, what now? According to the Heavenly Demons, Dongfeng is hanging out with people from Shadow's clan, and he killed a disciple from Heavenly Demon who recognized him. I told him I will talk to Dongfeng and then contact them when I know more about it. But judging by how Dongfeng has been acting recently, I can't just ignore what they said. If what they said is true, then the name of Wudon will be dragged through the dirt by every rumor monger in the land. Now we're going to go talk to... Oh, do we have another kickbot? There must have been a misunderstanding. Dongfeng is a troublemaker sometimes, but I can't believe he would do what they say. But to prove that this is all a misunderstanding, we must find Dongfeng. And do so before Heavenly Demon finds him. If they find him first, someone will end up dead. Hurry! Someone told me he's been spotted at Changzhou. Go there and find him. No, he's already dead. Oops, spoilers. Yes, I know the weapon is beyond my current ability. Shut up. It's still at 100%. Leave me alone. In Baoyang village. Okay, that's not bad. Maybe one more week of this event. I think they change events it's either every month or twice a month. And since technically those of us in the northern hemisphere are no longer in summer, have now officially entered fall, then hopefully, we will have a fall event, maybe a Halloween event. My main actually has a Chinese hopping vampire as a pet. I got it as part of a Halloween event a couple of years ago. Do the pets actually do anything? No, they don't. You would think if you actually got a pet that it would, well, I don't know, fight alongside you, actually want to help you. But no, they just stand there. They just follow you around. But I do have a hopping vampire as a pet on my main. Damn Phoenix turkeys. Oh, great. I get to be attacked while I talk to this idiot. I think you've arrived just in time. I saw some people from Heavenly Demons searching near Central Passageway. Judging from their furious expression, something terrible is about to happen. No time to explain everything. Something could happen at any moment. You should hurry. Oh my god, how many of those were attacking me? Holy crap. And I have 272 external wounds just from standing there and talking to one person. Ugh. Hopefully, after next Monday, this event will end. Because this is annoying. Oh, wait, I'm going the wrong way, aren't I? Yes, I'm going the wrong way. Central Passageway is back the other direction. I think the wind finally died down. Right. Come on. Stop running into the wall. Should be right around here somewhere, I think. Come on, where are you? Or here, maybe? Ah, yep, there he is. And there's Severing Sword again. Oh, this is terrible. I fear we are a step too late. After you left, I came across that thief. He was originally in Wu-Tang Clan, but he was kicked out for something he had done. I asked him why, and he told me that one of his friends is in Secret Shadow Clan. Apparently, his friend gave him some money and told him to wear some stolen clothes and steal from someone. Does that make any sense? Did you say this guy's name is Dongfeng? I hear the heavenly demons are after him, but I'm not sure they are right. This seems somehow like a plot to have him blamed for something. This is very serious, and there's no time for mourning. I will take care of the corpse. You go over to Wudon and tell the story. See? Told you. Really? All right, so Kitty, if you get this crap started on this channel, I am going to have to punish you later. But there is a channel that I follow on YouTube that does very, very frequent live streams. And occasionally in the chat, someone will make a chat very similar to what Kitty there did, but instead of my name, it will be one of the hosts' names. And when someone says insert, so-and-so coin, that person is supposed to give out a random fact that they know, and they can go into as much or as little detail as they want. So Kitty is trying to institute insert coin. Now, if you're going to do this to me, then in a couple of days on Wednesday,
I expect you to do it to other people too. If you're just going to bug me with this, it's not going to be as much fun. So if you're going to do this to me tonight, then on Wednesday, I want to see insert Foxy coin. I want to see insert Trey coin. I want to see insert Rich coin and Joe coin and Don coin. I want to see all of it. If you're going to throw insert thesis coin, then everybody else has to take part as well. So let me think. See, the worst part about the insert coin is it's never like a set topic. It's just the first thing that pops into your head. And obviously, while I'm playing this game, the first thing that pops into my head is this game. Dongfeng was killed? Ah, this is all my fault. Although he was a bit too playful, he wasn't really a bad person. I cannot let this pass. I will go to Heavenly Demon myself and confront them. Take this book and train yourself for what is to come. And storm is coming. We need to talk before the battle begins. So insert thesis coin. All right. Here. I first started playing 9Dragons. Like I said, probably around 2016 or so. It's probably been close to a decade. And I found this game because I was on YouTube watching a movie trailer. Don't remember what movie trailer. And on the corner, on the suggested feed, was the trailer for 9Dragons. And I did not know at first that it was a video game. I thought maybe it was, I don't know, a cartoon or, an anime or something. So I click on it. And come to find out it's an MMORPG. And that was how I found 9Dragons. So there you go. There's your coin. Oh, wait. Wrong way again. And if you ask real nice, maybe when I'm done here, I will go back through my watch history on YouTube all the way back and find that trailer and share it on Facebook so that people can see the thing that very first drew me to this game. And I think I've mentioned a few times now that this is the fourth hosting company of this game, and I have stuck with them the entire time. Because this is literally the only Chinese-based MMO that I am aware of. Every single time they have to get a new hosting company, and I have to start a whole new character because for whatever reason, the old hosting company and the new hosting company aren't getting along. And so
the new hosting company is not getting the characters from the old hosting company, and I have to start all over again, I do it every time. This is serious. We're on the eve of a great battle. When do we leave? We'll be leaving soon. Go get some rest for now. Ah, Old Man Shu is looking for you. Did you see him? No. He is back in the village. So now, every single person watching is aware of the insert coin meme. If you're going to make this a thing, don't just make it a thing for me, because that's not fair. I want to see other people getting nailed with this crap too.
I heard that Dongfeng passed away. Sorry to hear that, since the kid had a good heart. However, you do think his death was surely caused by Heavenly Demon? All I can say is all you see isn't all the facts.
What do you mean?
Dongfeng was always misunderstood in many ways, though he brought most of his problems on himself. However, everyone is focusing on the fact that Heavenly Demon killed him. No one seems to be paying much attention to what Dongfeng actually had been doing.
Well, what are you getting at?
I suppose I pay too much attention to Wudong's matters, don't I? If so, I apologize. But my humble suggestion is to find out what Dongfeng was doing going from Zhengzhou to Hefei. Everything probably started in Zhengzhou, don't you think?
Whoa, hey, I leveled. Two points in strength. Two points in dex. Two points in constitution. And now we start in Yin resistance for our mastery points. Back to Baoyang village in Zhengzhou. Oh, look, the Flame Emperor has appeared in Kunlun. Yay. Probably been about time for the cumulative, isn't it? Yep. I tripped on a blade of grass. No, I don't want to talk to the teleport assistant. You're about to have a wild foxy appear here in a minute. I know that everyone is going to, well, probably most of the people here That's probably very true, Dan. Wouldn't be any fun if it was a tame foxy. That's very true. Here in about 15 minutes or so, most of the YouTube chat is going to hop over to Grant Stream. The people who stay, I appreciate it. The people who go, I completely understand. People over on Twitch and Kick, they probably don't know what the hell I'm talking about. So but I'm going to continue playing for at least, I don't know, another hour and a half or so. I try and set the game streams for about 3 hours. Not for another hour? I thought it was at 7. Okay. That's cool. Still have at least another hour before. Uh-huh. There he is. Oh my goodness. Did you guys hear that yawn from the dog? This life is so difficult, isn't it? Welcome. I was going to go visit you. Remember Jen Wanping? I finished looking over some notes he had made about Secret Shadow Clan. I found out something surprising. He had transactions with someone from Heavenly Demon. Didn't the Heavenly Demon say it was Dongfeng who had transaction with Secret Shadows? Something doesn't add up. Oh, and when I saw Dongfeng for the last time, he told me he was on his way to Hefei to check something. What could that have been? Let's go find out, shall we? Yes, Foxy sighting. She's making dinner. flagpole. Oh, great. We get to talk to the crazy person again.
Oh, what's inside the sack that I gave to Dongfeng? I've reported all this already. Why are you bothering me again?
It's routine in these investigations to double-check the testimony.
Yeah, whatever. I'll tell you one more time. It was a couple days ago. I was sound asleep, but some loud noises, pipes and singing it sounded like, woke me up. I was dreaming of that Madame Xing down the street. Anyway, I went outside to see what was going on and tell them to get lost. It was Dongfeng and another guy drinking and singing. I was about to beat them bloody for waking me up, but I was surprised momentarily to see a Wudong and a heavenly demon carousing like that. I thought Wudong and heavenly demon were on bad terms, but they seemed like the best friends in the world. When they saw me, they stopped singing, started laughing, and then they began to duel each other, just like that. It was a pretty entertaining battle, so I stood and watched. What else was I supposed to do? No. You don't see Wudong and heavenly demon fighting like that. Of course, the man from Wudong was Dongfeng. I didn't recognize the other guy, but what was even more strange was that some strange figure was lurking over in the bushes, watching it all. I hadn't noticed him at first, but then I was concerned. What was going on?
Who was it?
Hold your horses, I'm telling the story, aren't I? After Dongfeng left, the mysterious person began to speak. Shifu Jun, how could you act in such a degrading manner? The man from Heavenly Demon, the guy he called Shifu Jun, seemed surprised, and he almost dropped his pen. Do you think you will preserve your life when the elders find out? The stranger asked. Shifu Jun could not respond. Then the man spoke again, saying, I will kill that Dongfeng for your sake. Finally, Shifu Jun opened his mouth. He said with a slight quiver in his voice, Then I should report the fact that you joined with Secret Shadows clan. As he spoke, Shifu Jun held out a sack, and even in the darkness I could see the man stiffen as if someone had stuck a knife in his ribs. Yes, Shifu Jun was shaking as he and the mysterious man left, and he accidentally dropped the sack without realizing it, so I stole it. You see, I hate all these clan stereotypes. What does it matter if someone was from Heavenly Demon or Wudong? Anyway, later on, Dongfeng came to me asking what had happened. I made fun of him for his questions, but I gave him the sack. That's it. Now, are you satisfied, or do you have any more questions?
You might want to open your window. Something on the burner.
Opening windows.
Just don't knock the fan down on me. So now we go back to Wudong and talk to the little girl. Yep, that smells smoky.
Deplane, boss, deplane! Welcome to Fantasy Island.
Is that where you and the tavern girl hook up?
Yes. That is where we go and get all of the tavern girls and all of the hotel women all in one spot with just me. and keep track of the names. Well,
You get used to it after time.
yeah, you really do. You get used to it after a little while. Especially since you're mostly talking to the same 5 or 6 people. Everybody else is just NPC number 5,682. Actually, it'd probably be faster to go this way. Just for some perspective on how big this door is. That's a regular sized human being. That's the gate into Wudon. That is a giant door.
They went for some big doors back in those days.
They did like their big doors. This is true. Look at the doors to the Forbidden City. Those things are friggin' ginormous.
Is that true? Is that what really happened? Shifu Jun is the one who the heavenly demons believe was killed by Dongfeng? But if the two of them were best friends, it doesn't make any sense. This is a serious matter. There's more to it than meets the eye.
Let's continue the investigation. Come and receive your mission. I'm already standing right in front of you, so hi.
It's looking more and more like some kind of elaborate plan to start a clan war between Wudon and Heavenly Demon. We need to find out for certain, though. We're on the brink of a full-scale war. I've heard that some Heavenly Demon people have been seen recently going back and forth from Central Passageway in Zhengzhou to Southern Trail. They are too openly walking around here, and I'm suspicious. Go check it out. Okay.
And we are more than halfway to the next level.
You about ready to call it then?
No,
So you can eat?
no.
Okay.
Now we get to go to Central Passageway and fight the mysterious disciples that were attacking me when I was looking for Single-Eyed Leopard. Like I said, I've kind of memorized a lot of these earlier quests. It's kind of like when I play Skyrim. Which, if I had on my PC instead of my 360, I would also stream playing 9Dragons or Skyrim, because I guess this is kind of a little another insert coin moment, but I'll go ahead and say it anyway. When I make a character in a video game, and this is true for more than just 9Dragons, this is true for just about any game where you have a custom character creation. I don't just make up characters. I base them off of people that I know. And when I do that, when possible anyway, I also customize their weapons and their armor, especially in Skyrim. But back when I used to play Oblivion, one of the things I would do is I would pick a small, innocuous thing that I could, using the cheat that a lot of people probably, well, I'm sure there are some people around that still know about it, but there's a cheat in Oblivion where you can dupe items. So I would find a small thing that I could duplicate. And there would always be things that either weighed nothing or things that weighed very, very little. And I would always carry a bunch of them on the character. And every single human that I killed, I would take all of their stuff and then leave that item with them. It did not affect gameplay in any way, but yeah, like Foxy said, it was like my calling card. And I always only did it to humans. So if I ran across Daedra or, ghosts or anything like that, I wouldn't do it. But human characters, when I played her character, it was paintbrushes. So every human being that I killed in Oblivion, I would take all of their stuff and then I would leave a paintbrush on the dead body. And then I would pretend that when I would go into town, the townspeople would be talking about finding paintbrushes or whatever it was. And they'd be asking questions like, why are we finding all these paintbrushes? What is this? I don't understand what's going on. And it started completely by accident, too. When I first started playing Oblivion as myself, I don't know why, but it was lanterns. No, the lanterns came later. The lanterns came later. My character. Okay. Don't. All right. This is going to sound bad. So, yes. I was being a little bit of a perv, okay? But my first character, and I gotta bring this up too, because this is absolutely a friggin' not the green room moment. My character, every human that I killed, I would take off all of their armor or their clothing and then drop it nicely folded next to the body. That was my calling card in Oblivion. And the reason that I did that is because, unlike in Skyrim, where they got rid of the dupe cheat, which was annoying, but they did, one of the very first things I would do in Oblivion is I would dupe this one particular kind of gem. And then I would dupe like hundreds of them. And then I would sell them to the point where in Oblivion, I was never needing money. Ever. I had enough money on my characters. I did not need money. Yes, I was absolutely stirring up trouble. So instead of keeping the armor, I would just take it off of them. And then when you dropped clothing in Oblivion, for whatever reason, it was folded when you dropped it. So I would take off the armor of all the humans that I killed and then just leave it nicely folded next to their body. Exactly, because why not? Unfortunately, they kind of... Carl, Foxy said she can see you typing away. So, Carl, is that going in my file? Is that going in my file? Because if it is, I completely understand why. But I can't do that in Skyrim anymore because, like I said, they got rid of the dupe cheat. And I actually need to keep. Stop making notes. No, yeah, okay.
I will talk to you again after I finish reading this report. Details of the secret letter isn't pleasant. You must see it as well. Come see me immediately. I'm already right here. Oh, look! Revolving Chakra 11. I've read the report. It gives orders to ambush and kill everyone when the Heavenly Demon and Wudon fight each other at the Cave of Light. If what Tien Tan Hua said is true, someone from Heavenly Demon has been conspiring with Secret Shadow Clan. But would the Heavenly Demons believe it? I think we need more evidence. If we can find out who actually conspired with them, we can probably stop this scheme. If only we could find the sack that Tien Tan Hua gave Dong Feng. It must have something that would identify the traitor.
Yay! Food. You know, I might actually be able to get to Rising Light before I end for the night. It is entirely plausible. That was definitely another insert coin moment, just talking about another one of the characters I made, because once again, I absolutely did not need money. Is I would leave 2 coins on everybody because of my old mythology background. Oh, good night, Dave. You go enjoy dinner with your wife. I'm going to eat my chicken fried steak and mac and cheese over here. But leaning on my old mythology background, I was paying the ferryman for their passage across the river Styx. So I would leave 2 coins on all the bodies. Oh, you want to fight? I'm not even going to use a kung fu style. I'm just going to smash you. Yes, have fun, Dave. I will probably be going for at least another hour. Like I said, I try and keep these game streams at around 3 hours. Even if everyone else is going to switch over to Grand Stream in about half an hour. Yes, I do like how you make mac and cheese. Just like you like my stir fry. That's fine. If Donna needs to go, she can go. I get it. I completely understand. I don't know if you guys can hear that, but there appears to be a small child outside making weird bird noises. Oh, look, the body's still there. And there's the pouch. I found it. You see that a little annoying running guy right there? That's a person that you have to find for Shaolin's quests. Here as a Wudon fighter. He's there every single time I run past, but as a Shaolin, he's almost never there. It's kind of annoying. It's kind of like single-eyed leopard for Wudon. Hey, Midnight, you want to deal with that bot over on Twitch, please? I'd really appreciate that. Oh, I know what you meant, Donna. Don't worry about it. I get it. If I had the kind of money where I could do this, every single Kickstarter that people put up, I would be putting money in to help. But unfortunately, I have to be a little more discerning with the limited funds that I have available, and so I can't exactly do that. Which is kind of unfortunate, I know. Yeah. Oh, this is great. With this, maybe we can avert disaster. Wait right here. Let me report this. Mm-hmm. Ah, Dongfeng. It breaks my heart whenever I think about him. But his death was surely not in vain. If it wasn't for him, the heavenly demon in Wudon started a war and fulfilled Secret Shadow Clan's scheme. Of course, Dongfeng did not behave properly. Nothing good could come from hanging out with the heavenly demon. It's so difficult to love a rogue like Dongfeng. Oh, clan leader was looking for you. Go now! Go and talk to the old man. It's like getting sent to the principal's office. Go and speak to clan leader. Oh, okay. I'm sorry. You have shown perseverance and excellent judgment throughout this investigation. Fortunately, the clan war has been averted and the Secret Shadow Clan exposed. I will now promote you to the rank of Taoist. Ah, Dongfeng. It is truly tragic that we've lost him. I had hoped that his wildness would eventually be replaced by wisdom and leadership. It is often the case that the worst behaved students often become the models of decorum as they learn their lessons in life. The safe path is often the dullest, you know. Now back to... nice thing to say, but this particular character over here, just because of the way she looks, again, this is going to sound bad, and I think this is the first time I've ever actually said this out loud. I always thought of her as Wudon Barbie. I mean, look at that face. Tell me that doesn't look like a doll. She's freaking adorable. She's cute.
I heard that the secret shadow spy, Cao Yingjie, also died. This incident has made me contemplate a deeper truth that has been revealed to me in meditation. It is true that Wudon and Heavenly Demon probably can't become true allies, but I think I can understand Dongfeng's heart. He looked at people for who they were, and there are good and evil people in every clan. He did not judge people by what they have or by clan stereotypes. The heart is all he sought. Perhaps Dongfeng's wisdom was shrouded by his behavior, but in death it is revealed. Well, you've listened to me long enough. Go see Old Man Shu. He is waiting for you.
Well, Carl, she looks like a freaking doll. Even this one down here is cute. She has a slightly more adult type face. But compared to the tavern keepers, and we are at 98% to getting to Revolving Chakra 12, and then it's Rising Light 1. So, yeah.
Shu Shanjiao. Ah, welcome. It is my joy to see you grow day by day. I called you today because I have a favor to ask of you.
Yes.
You have met Madame Tien at the tomb of Lord Bao in Hefei, yes? She was very beautiful in her younger days. She's also a very accomplished musician, so could you give her this sheet music that Dongfeng has left? She probably could understand Dongfeng's music and help us preserve it.
So back to Hefei. Oh no, my weapon is all the way at 99% now. Of course, I have mostly been questing for the past 2 hours. Yes, they do like running you around. Here's the thing, though. I could have easily picked up the first quest and not done it right away. Once you pick up a quest, it's there in your quest log. It's always there. Once you pick it up, I didn't have to do all this running around. I could have been grinding this entire time and just beating the crap out of mobs, but
You are annoying me to the very last ounce of my patience. And it's Elder Shu this time? He probably thinks that I am the Tien Tan Hua of my younger days. Let me see. Minor 5th, diminished 7th, suspended. Dongfeng music is actually quite good. It would be unfortunate if this song disappears. I will try my best to preserve this music and see that it is played and passed down throughout history. The music of Dongfeng and Shifo Jun, Wudan and Heavenly Demon. I will call it the United Clans in memory of them.
I am Jing Yun. Go to Jinan and meet Constable Yue Zheng. Does she have hemorrhoids? Maybe. She got crabs. So now we should be at a high enough level that I can grind in Jinan and basically leave Zhengzhou behind. We will know when I very first enter the Jinan map. People who are going over to Grant Show, go ahead and say hi to Grant for me. I may hop on after I'm done here if he's still going. I would hope he's still going. It'd only be another 45 minutes. Did you see that guy that was on the loading screen? Missing a leg. That's one of the mobs down here. I might even actually be able to no, that's That's the blood monk. Where's the... Those are all blood monks. Where's the guy? Ah! Hello, mini-boss. Goodbye, mini-boss. And that's one of the mobs down here in Death Valley, and they used to be fairly terrifying. Yeah. It's one of the mobs. I can't remember what the hell they're called, though. Now we should know in about 30 seconds if I'm actually ready to be in Jinan yet. That's a blind madman. We will wait until the impervious wears off, because there is literally a mob right on the top of this hill. And they are yellow to me, yes. And yes, if you're wondering, that's literally a giant cannon on his shoulder. Getting about 2% XP per kill. But as you get farther into the map, the mobs get more powerful. So as I get closer to the village I'm supposed to be going, the mobs will get stronger and stronger. These guys are now orange. That's a red. I should check my collectibles too. See if I have any of the other collectible quests that I am currently hoarding. Yep, they're red. These Blood Wolf disciples down here will probably be red. No, they're yellow. Wow. Okay. That's because that's Guardian Red Spirit, but the disciples are yellows and oranges. That's kind of surprising. More bandits. All right, go on, Donna. Say hi to Grant for us. I will probably see you on Wednesday. Another Foxy sighting. Good. Huh. It could use something, but something, yeah. Bah.
Did I sneak up on you?
Visiting merchants from Korea are due to arrive. The local merchants saved gold all year for this opportunity to trade with them, but Secret Shadows clan has sent us a ransom letter demanding our gold. If we are deprived of the gold, we can't buy new goods, and we'll all go bankrupt. Please defeat the Lightning Shadow disciples and banish them from Shanghua Village forever.
Okay.
Thank you. If you go out the village and head to the entrance of Bloody Plain, you will find Lightning Shadow disciples. Please teach them a lesson. If you defeat 5 of them, they won't even think about stealing our gold. As I see it, you came from Wudan Shan. I think I can trust you if Qing Yun sent you. Many people pretend they are Wudan because Wudan has become so powerful. Now that you are here, let me ask you this. Have you heard of Howling Blood Thieves?
Howling Blood Thieves?
Their boss, Red Eyes, is originally from Zhengyuan, but it was revealed that he betrayed his friends and cohorts. People say that he was executed as a public enemy. The problem is, he didn't die. What happened next? He came back to Zhengyuan alive with wolves.
Wolves?
Yes. We want to know the reason he came back. That's why we asked Wudan and other White Clan members for help. First, you must catch a senior blood thief disciple and find proof. But be careful. Mongolian wolves have horrible poison on their clothes.
Little meditation. What I find slightly entertaining now is my higher level character, my main, is on this same map. Now he's farther along the map than I am. Right now we're here in Shanghua Village. And he can fight mobs all the way down here, down to Tiantan Village. So probably he's about ready to move to the next map. Maybe. Should probably check in at the inn too, just in case. I don't tend to die much, but without my healer to keep an eye on me, yes, I'm shaming her to play more so that she can be on the same map as me to keep me alive. I think the lightning shadows people that I need to get for the village chief. Well, then you need to play and level and get your fast heal then. Pretty sure that they are all over the place. Okay then. You can't press the damn plate underneath the couch. There's nothing left on there. You pre-rinsed the plate all well and good and perfect for me. Thank you. Five lightning shadows and senior blood thief disciples. That breeze is actually a little bit chilly. All right, we will check into the inn and we will heal our external wounds. There we go. So now the question is, do we take care of the blood thief disciple right here? Or do we go farther back, defeat the lightning shadows first, and then come back this way and deal with the blood thief disciples? Well, you can kind of already tell which way I'm going. And those guys are blue. Let's go find us a lightning shadow disciple. Without running into a wall. Time wounds all heals. Yeah, you're not wrong. Should be some right up here by the bridge. Yep, there's one right there. That's a, oh, the disciples are, yeah, okay. There should be one right up here somewhere, I think. Should be a mob of lightning shadow disciples. Right there. These little so-and-sos. They throw bombs at you. Yeah, the villages are usually fairly pretty, just not so much right now. One. Smash. Two. Smash. Three. Oh, get back here. Four. And five. Yay! Lightning shadows are done. Really? Almost all the way across to the other side, and then you... Meh. Now we can do the blood wolves. There are also bears on this map. And these ones, they do kind of mob like crazy. Mushroom! Mushroom, mushroom! Senior Blood Thief Disciple, you die. Smash! See you later, guys. I only needed one of you. Turkey Phoenix. Back into peace mode.
Oh, good. You're safe. But how can I say this? While you were gone, another party has stolen the gold. The thieves were drunk and brandishing swords. They stormed into the town and took it all. They proved even worse than the lightning shadows. I'm sorry, but can you help us one more time? Please defeat the Blood Thief disciples. You'll find them at the town's entrance. One of the Blood Thief disciples might have our gold. Be careful. There are many outlaws from the Valley of Hell appearing.
Ow. So, more Blood Thief disciples. Away from the turkey phoenixes, though. Hey, guys. How you doing? I said away from the turkey phoenixes. And there is the gold. Dude, there's nothing on the plate. I'm sorry. I don't know what you want. Right. I need to check in at the inn and heal my external wounds. Let's go do that before we forget. Heal, please. Thank you. Trade, please. Golden medicine. All right, so Fruit of Fortune go. Actually, we threw those away, didn't we? Yes, we did. I never used them. Statue comes over here. Bloody orb will get sold later. Get rid of those two. Glowstones will get sold or donated. Take the ambrosia. Reincarnation. Sell the pouch, sell the sachet. Mushroom. Goes in there. Conqueror's herb will come over here as well, for now at least. Okay. Sell that. Sell that. I can't sell that, but Can't sell that either. Okay. Now let's go talk to the innkeeper. And check in at the inn. There.
You found an order from Valley of Hell? Let me see that. Yes. It is written in some arcane language. I heard there was someone in Zhengzhou named Hui Yong who can translate documents written in the Valley of Hell's tongue. I will have to seek her skills. Will you help me once again? The document has been translated. This is a token of our sincerity. Please accept it. Oh, it's you. I was looking for you. We sent a message to Zhengzhou and Hui Yong successfully translated the document. It explains that on the occasion of the birthday of the Valley of Hell's leader in Jinan, his followers have been ordered to bring treasures from across the land. So the invaders from Valley of Hell are out looking for like madmen. We found out where they took the treasure. Please defeat the invaders and bring back our treasure.
Okay.
The treasures are gathered near South Pearl Lake. Guardian Red Spirit is in charge of them. Please get the gold back. But you must be careful. She is one of their greatest masters.
Watch out for that tree. No, I don't want... There. I don't want to talk to the cow.
What is this? No, take it. You take care of it. Be careful, though, in case it has poison on it. Now go back to Wudon and report this. I hope that Wudon can find the answers. I'm afraid that something bad is going to happen.
Dude, I just stopped a war. What do you want from me? Now we go take care of Guardian Red Spirit. I think we just saw Guardian Red Spirit a little bit ago while dealing with the Blood Thief disciples right over here. Should be somewhere around here-ish. Seniors, junior. Where is Guardian Red Spirit? Supposed to be around here somewhere. If they made the one that you're supposed to be looking for look different than the others, but they don't. Aha! And yes, she's still red. Smash! I should find the key to this box. No, you should find the box to this key. And look, I found the gold. Oh, Subway, nice, Dave. I could have sat there and attacked all of the Blood Thief disciples, but this should be the end of this quest, and I'll get another epithet for Jinan or Shanghua Village. And then I think that I will grind until I get to Rising Light 1 before I head back to Wudon for the next part of the Road to the Dragon Quest.
You found it! How can we ever thank you? How could I have not known we had such a hero in you in Jinan? I'm impressed, I truly am. I don't know whether this will help you or not. I found this passing through Nanjing 10 years ago. I treated a warrior who was severely injured in battle during the War of 9 Dragons, who miraculously survived, and he gave me this. I hope this charm will bring you fortune. Hero of Jinan.
So now let's go take out some Blood Thief disciples to grind my way to Rising Light 1. That will be when I can next learn some new Kung Fu from Wudon. Oh, piss off, damn Phoenix turkeys. All right, see you later, Carl. Thank you for coming and watching and chatting. And yes. Rage! Rage against the dying of the turkey phoenix. Double groove cutter. Nice. See, these guys mob like crazy. I might actually have to take an elixir or something because my health is about 50% and I still need maybe 5 more of these guys. They're not damaging me. It's the damn Phoenix turkey that's kicking my arse. Black Jade statue. Oh, right. I was going to check my collectibles, wasn't I? Two more. Come on. I don't know. I don't think I've ever tried to kill a damn Phoenix turkey. Horse milk wine. Yeah, that sounds lovely. No. Come on, one more. One more and I should be able to go do chi breathing to get to rising light, and then my health will come mostly back. Leave me alone! $1,461 external wounds. Holy hell. Okay, what do we got here? Unnamed hero blue cloud sword. We're keeping that. Staff. That can go. Knife can go. That can go. Black Jade statue. That's a sellable. That can go away. Chi breathing. Wow. And all my health is back. please stop by Wuan Smithy when you're in the village. Rising Light 1. Damage 120 to 174. 131 to 238. Strength and dex are set. Yeah. Let's use the blue cloud sword. Level 49. Now there will be much running. We'll go hit Wuan. We'll go back to Wudon, pick up some new skills, train new skills. And that will probably be good enough to call it for tonight, I think. I made it to Rising Light. Come on. Yes! Made it across the bridge. Didn't make it across that one. All right, let's check our collectibles while we're sitting here. Conquering Death Valley, Conquering Valley of Hell. 4 calligraphy books. Fan of 4 Gods. We still don't have the Black Jade statue quest. But I think in my store, I'll have to check when I get to Wuhan. I think I might have a couple of the calligraphy books in my storage. Yes, I know a new quest appeared. Hey, buddy. going to go this way instead. No, that goes... No, never mind. Too soon for that one. Now we'll go this way. This will go up and around the hill. Well, that happened to go through the entranceway that always gets me. Stop the other side. Over there. Phoenix turkey. Blacksmith is over here.
I see you got my message. Welcome. It's quite an achievement that you've reached Chung 1 of Rising Light. A few days ago, your trainer dropped off these 2 items and said you could choose one. Please do not hesitate, it is paid for. This is a gift for your amazing level achievement. What's the difference between them? Sorry, please allow me to explain. White Tiger Jade increases Kung Fu damage by 5%, while Blue Dragon Jade increases Qigong damage by 5%. Choose wisely, for you can only take one. Well, I don't use Qigong damage, so I will take the White Tiger. Ah, the woman up on the hill. Yes. Wait, are you a warrior? Did you happen to meet a fellow named Jiang Guo on your way here? No? I'm desperate to find him. You see, we are engaged. The other day he left the village saying only that he needed to take care of an urgent matter. I haven't heard from him since. Our wedding day approaches. I'm so worried some ill fate has befallen him. I can't stand this.
I will seek him out.
You would do that? Oh, thank you. The other evening he left the village in a hurry to meet someone. Since then I've heard nothing from him. Someone told me he headed south on Draconic Road, but I dare not go there myself. Please do me a favor. His name is Jiang Guo. Please seek him out from the south upon Draconic Road.
Next week, my lady. For we must go back to Wudon. And we are going to shortcut. He's like right over here, like right up there. But that will have to be for next week. We need to go back to Wudon. I do not feel like running all the way across this map. So we shall take the Bloody Plain to Hefei shortcut. Yes, I know, PvP. Don't care, because I never leave the safe zone. Hefei. And then from Hefei, we go to Wudon. Yep, that's the sign. When my gamer fuel is empty, that means it is time to cease. So let's go talk to that guy. Either finish this quest or start the next part of it. Go talk to our trainer to get some new kung fu skills. Actually, I don't need to, but I am going to go and do some more clan contribution first. XP card. What is this? Why are you giving me this dirty dumpling? It belonged to a blood thief disciple. You should have told me earlier. I almost threw it away. Blood Oath is very evil, so they might have done something with this dumpling. Let me look. Yes, just as I suspected. Something is in the dumpling. What is this? Dungeon of Conqueror. Finally disrupted the trap of the door. Have something to give you. Visit me when you come to the Cave of the Conqueror. I will wait for you in front of the door. The dumpling you bought has a note which says something about a jade wall. Find someone who knows the secret of the jade wall. Figure out what they want and go back to Jinan. Next time. And I am now Rising Light 2. I am a level 50. My gamer fuel is gone. Clan contribution. New Kung Fu training. And then we are done for today. You can have the sword. And have my Raven sword. And you can have the Flowstone. Yeah. I think that's good. New Kung Fu. Learn. 3 Severin Sword. Smashing Sword of Spirit. Light Art of the Sun. Fortitude Art of Soul. And that's all we got. Three Severin Sword. Kree's Severance Sword is a cloud sword. So it goes on this one. Smashing Sword of Spirit is a wind sword. So it goes over here. Now we have a couple of Qigong trainings to do. That is the only reason I didn't put the sword away to go back into peace mode, is because I'm running over here to train again anyway, so. Light Art of Sun. Those are buffs, so they go on the 3rd. Ah! Light Art of Sun, or increases yin yang body and soul resistance, increases damage of critical hit. Now, even though it will do absolutely nothing, I want to go see if the smashing attack that I just picked up is my distance smashing. We're going to come out here. No, I need you to stay farther away, dude. No, it's not. But it did one-shot that woman, so... Well... We are going to come over here. And end right here in Bayun Village. And we will pick back up next week. We can remove him. Go back to here. And thank you all very, very much for watching another 9Dragons play stream. And as I said, I will be back next Monday for another stream. I will also be back on Saturday for my regular tea house. So I will see you all next time. 再见。